Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Bramall Lane, where today Sheffield United are playing a third division match against Southend United. After being involved in cup games last Sunday and the Sherpa Van Trophy on Tuesday, we're back to league commitment. And the Southend United team is Paul SANSOME at 1, Danny O'Shea at 2, Peter Johnson at 3, Peter BUTLER at 4, Roy McDONOUGH at 5, Paul Brush at 6, Nicky SMITH at 7, Martin Robinson at 8, David Crown at 9, Gary Bennett at 10, Martin Ling at 11, and the substitutes are Derek Hall, and at 14 it is Edwards. Unfortunately, I don't have his first name to hand at this moment. The Sheffield United team showing a couple of changes, the main one being at number 10, where in for the injured Brian Dean comes John Francis. So Dave Bassett's team today is Graham Benstead at 1, Chris Wilder at 2, Martin Pike at 3, Bob Booker at 4, Paul Stancliffe at 5, Brian Smith at 6, Peter Duffield at 7, Mark Todd at 8, Tony Agana at 9, as I said, John Francis at 10, Ian Bryson at 11, and the two substitutes today picked by Dave Bassett are Alan Roberts at 12 and Francis Joseph at 14. The referee, Mr. David Scott from Burnley, and his two linesmen are Mr. E. Lomas and a Mr. W.B. Miller. Playing surface, quite soft, but it just takes an easy stud. Southend to kick off. So it's the big number 9, David Crown. And away we go. O'Shea. And back to goalkeeper SANSOME. Pike. Now Francis. Feeds it through. Well, not quite, but O'Shea picks it up. The first throw into United. Long throw, easily collected. Out to Crown, and there's Brian Smith. Peter Duffield, back to Butler. I've just got the Southend's number 14, Edwards' first name, it's Andy Edwards. So we're up to date. Long clearance from Benstead. Now Booker. Martin Ling got some kind of knock, but it's Crown. Now Pike. Now Garner, rather unfriendly challenge by Roy McDONOUGH. Martin Pike looks for Stancliffe. Falls to Bryson. Stancliffe again. Well, Sheffield United should have made far more of that situation. Looks as though nobody wanted to have a go at shooting. And it's on those occasions that they've got to do something about it. Wolverhampton Wanderers, who are just above them in the 3rd division, are banging them in right, left and centre. Offside is Crown. Well, Southend come to Bramall Lane with quite a poor away record. They haven't scored very many goals away from home as well, but let's hope Sheffield United can really put them under pressure this afternoon and put a few goals in themselves. The nice to Garner. Nicely to Bryson. And again, Ian Bryson wanting half an hour there to put the ball away. So that's 2 good chances that Sheffield United have had. But it's they who get the first corner. Stancliffe back out to Bryson. No, it's not, it's Duffield this time. And SANSOME collecting it just off the top of Tony Garner's head. To Bryson. Good deep cross. Well, one of the recent acquisitions for Southend United is Gary Bennett. If you remember, he used to play for Chester. Booker. Hook clear by Robinson. Running as far as Wilder. Headed down by Todd. Now Pike. Smith doing his usual tidying up job. Bennett. Smith. Oh, could have been quite a close thing. Now chase on for Bennett. On the far side he's got Crown. That's a good save by Benstead. And two lively chances there falling to Crown and to Bennett. Bennett's effort very, very well saved by Graham Benstead, cutting the angle down. But it shows that Sheffield United won't have to be complacent. Now Smith. Smith. Now Wilder. Good out by McDONOUGH. Now Butler. Nice work by Butler. Southend starting to build up quite nicely. But now Booker. What Sheffield United need to do is just calm it down that little bit. They're having a tendency to play at a couple of 100 miles an hour. Looks for Bennett. Ball cut out by Smith. Now Pike. Danny O'Shea. Butler. Well, quite a bit of heading practice there, not getting either team anywhere. Field. Well, that was going goalwards, which was falls to Booker. Now Garner. Oh, that was a super effort from John Francis. Well, I thought Paul Sansom had got his fingertips to it, but apparently the effort from John Francis, just bending wide, but at least it shows that somebody knows how to have a go at goal. Bennett. Out to Ling. Booker getting underneath that. Ling to Crown. Now to Butler. Smith. Johnson through to Crown, and Crown trying to have a pop at goal, but even he can't find it. So 12.5 minutes gone. Still Sheffield United 0, Southend United 0. Chase on for Bennett and Pike. Stancliffe. Long one to Bryson. Now Agana, is he going to be there? No! Well, a despairing lunge by Bob Booker. But the ball doesn't seem as though it wants to go in the net this afternoon. Let's hope it's not going to be one of those days today for United. Now Wilder. The thought was there, but the direction was way off. Well, there's one thing the Blades will be trying for this afternoon, and that is to send the Ling. Number 2, Danny O'Shea. Butler. Now McDONOUGH. An unfriendly elbow from Gary Bennett. Well, it will be nice if Sheffield United can send their own supporters away from Bramall Lane today, because it's the last match down here until January the 2nd, and that particular day they play Chesterfield. But they will be hoping to score quite a few goals. But up to now, after 17 minutes, it's still 0-0. Smith. Nice. It's Ling. Smith again. One to Bryson. Ball kept in there by Paul SANSOME. Stancliffe. Well, there's not much to inspire the connoisseur at this particular moment in time. And the words that ripple through some of the United players' ears after last Tuesday night's match against Chester City, when Sheffield United is still playing with that little bit of complacency. Because after all, it was a match that they'd seemed to have won but let slip away. And now they've got to wait until next week to see what the outcome will be. So this afternoon, manager Dave Bassett will be looking for a vast improvement. It's Todd to Agana. Lunge there by McDONOUGH. Francis, now to Todd. Well, there's a chance here. Well, that was good work done there by Graham Benstead, because Paul Stancliffe giving that ball away. Ling. Now it's Crown. Back to Ling. Sheffield United making quite heavy weather of it so far. Booker. Long one by Bennett to Crown. Good save again by Benstead. Well, that's on two occasions. There's been that little bit of hesitancy in the Sheffield United defence. And lucky for United that Benstead has positioned himself well. nicely by Bryson. It's Crown, good ball out to Ling. Now Smith. Todd. Chase on for Smith. Ling. O'Shea. Johnson. Paul Robinson trying to find Bennett. And up to now, this particular session, Southend looking a more livelier of the two. McDONOUGH. Brown. Butler. Well, the loud cheer that had just gone up was because Mansfield were beating Wolverhampton at Wolverhampton. Nice Ling. And again, Graham Benstead not very pleased with his defence. That's virtually 3 times that his defence have sold him that little bit short. Manager Dave Bassett will be having 1 or 2 words about this rather lethargic performance. Johnson. Now Bryson. Francis. Given away by Francis. Pike. Well, 28 minutes gone and still no score. Bryson. Lagana doing a parted air. Francis cutting away off, back to goal. Again, good work by Benstead. Pike. Well, that was a good ball from Wilder. But alas, John Francis setting off that fraction too early. Shea, long one, looks for Bennett. Now Crown. Todd, now Knights Francis to Bryson. On that far side is Ogana. One, two with Pike, but again Pike not looking what he was doing. That's Butler. Robinson. Now Johnson, chase on for Crown. Well, that's a good ball to Smith. Again, is Bennett there, this far post, but he'd positioned himself very, very well. And it's a good job for United that he was offside. Good header from Stancliffe. Nice Butler. Rush. Good by Booker. Now Bennett and Stancliffe yet again. Yet again, it's a follow through from Gary Bennett, and he's going to get a bucket here for it. Well, I'd have probably thought from his previous exploits that Gary Bennett would have learnt a little bit more about following him, but he's going into the book. And the United supporters not very, very pleased. They were anticipating Gary Bennett being sent off there, but he'd been spoken to by referee David Scott on a couple of previous occasions. In these particular circumstances, let's hope that Graham Benstead hasn't been concussed at all. Well, it's halfway there by the looks of it. Derek French doing a splendid job again. Well, it's nice to see Graham Benstead on his feet. Let's hope that he's not too worse for wear. And Gary Bennett, county so very, very lucky. He'll have to be very, very careful from now on. But he's a man who, or he's a player who always treads very, very lightly. Now Duffield. Crown. Butler. Now Shea. Good footwork by Ling, and now it's a Garner. Well, that final pass just going a little bit astray. Booker, now Garner. Gentle little trip from Paul Brush. Now Pike. Well, that was rather a untidy challenge from Peter Duffield. Now Francis. Well, the incident with Gary Bennett certainly instilled a little bit of life into United. Good out by Shea. Now Bryson gets that little bit of room for himself. Now to Pike. Good cross from Pike. Well, that was the first real goal-bound effort from United. Well, I would say in the last 10 minutes, quarter of an hour. And with 37 minutes gone, it's still 0-0. Allowed by, play on by referee Scott. Now Garner. Martin Pike. Neat 1-2 with Todd. Good cross from Pike. Bob Booker just not quite getting high enough to head that ball down, but that was a good deep cross from Martin Pike. Well, there's LING in space on this side. BUTLER. Good, strong challenge that was from Todd. And it's nice to see that the wee lads just signed a contract again with United for another couple of years. Now BUTLER to Bennett. Smith. Now Robinson. Well, Bennett winning that one, could be dangerous. Good save from Benstead. Well, again, United living dangerously. Crown. Well, the effort very, very similar to the goal what Jerry Daly scored against United at Doncaster in the FA Cup. On that occasion, that ball, that one went in, but today it went over the crossbar. McDONOUGH. McDONOUGh. Now Todd. Leaves it for Agana. Well, it was plucked off the head of the diving Bob Booker. United's third corner. Peter Duffield. And a glancing header from Paul Stancliffe, just going that little bit wide. Wilder. Now Bryson. Todd. And McDONOUGH. Well, that was a very, very close decision on Bennett. Pike. Agana. Looks for Stancliffe. Booker, now Bryson. To Todd. It's a bit of space for himself and just past the post from Bryson. He created just that little bit of room for himself, and good effort. Bennett. Now Crown. Long one from Smith. Booker. Well, United get their fourth corner. And I would say that this must be nigh on the last chance in this first half to score. Well, David Scott brings this first half to an end. Not a very inspiring game of football in this first half. The best chances to score falling at the feet of Southend. They've brought 3 good saves out of goalkeeper Graham Benstead. Gary Bennett caught in danger again, being booked in this first half, but with a scoreline of Sheffield United 0, Southend United 0. Well, we're all ready for the start of this second half, and away we go. Bryson. Well, whatever manager Dave Bassett said to the United team, we'll probably soon find out. But it's Duffield. Beaten to it there by Johnson. Ball stand clear for long throw. Quick chance to John Francis. Chase on. Now it's Bennett. Ball picked up there by Wilder. Now Todd. Well, if there's many more stands on that goal line, we'll not be able to see the ball get through. All the way across, picked up by Bryson. Butler not too pleased with referee David Scott. Well, United could have made a little bit more use of that free kick. Johnson, good flick on from Bennett. Nice work there. That's a Garner. Todd picks out Francis nicely. And a question of Francis having his right foot on his left foot and his left foot on his right foot there. Crown to Robinson. Now Crown again. Well, that's a little bit too long there, but it's Ling. Cut out by Smith. Bryson. Now Francis. Finds a Garner. In the middle is Duffield. This far side is Bryson. Cut out there by Smith. Now Wilder. Well, that was a bit of good determined running there by Gary Bennett. Well, it looks as though Sheffield United are going to start off this second half as they left in the first half. Nothing seems to be going right whatsoever. And on these occasions, teams like Southend can steal away with the 3 points, but it's a Garner for United now. Well, he was looking for the first time ball to Francis. I think it'd have been better going through and having a go himself. Punched away by SANSOME. Todd. Now Garner. Todd. Easy collection for SANSOME. Shea. Firmini 1 from 2 is going to take the free kick, but it's left to Todd. Looks for Booker. Pike to Todd. Now Garner makes a bit of room for himself, but cross a bit too near SANSOME. That's a chase with Robinson. Oh, Robinson wanting a little bit too long, and Wilder to Francis. Francis making that bit of room. Duffield. Well, for the minute I thought that Wilder had fluffed his cross there, but United do have the corner. Cleared away. Now it's Butler. Takes his eyes off the ball. Makes the space for himself. Well, I don't know, whatever Tony Garner was thinking about there. It'd have probably been better pursuing goals for himself. Bennett now to Ling. Back to O'Shea. Long throw from Pike. Now Bryson to Booker. Well, there's certainly not much to enthuse about this afternoon so far. Nice Robinson. Robinson going through and Robinson scoring! Well, that's probably what the game or the match has needed this afternoon. And unfortunately, it's fallen at the wrong end. So after 58 minutes, the scoreline reads Sheffield United 0, Southend United 1. And let's hope that will spring a little bit of life, or put a little bit of life into United. On the balance of chances, Southend somewhat deserve it. Now Butler seems to have got himself into the referee's book. But the tactics what Southend are adopting this afternoon is certainly bearing fruit up to now. Crown. Now to Robinson, who scored the Southend goal. Neat 1-2 with Robinson again. Now Francis, what can Francis do? He makes it 1-1, and that's just what Sheffield United, the rub of the green fell for them that time, whereas so far this afternoon luck had deserted them. So after 60 minutes, the scoreline reads Sheffield United 1, Southend United 1. Now Duffield. Getting a bit of miskicking there, this time by Paul Brush. Well, that was as good a time as any for United to score so quickly after Southend had gone into the lead. But on the balance of chances this afternoon to be saved by goalkeepers, Southend that little bit in front. Nicky SMITH. Johnson. Now Robinson. Bennett making a bit of a movement, and he gets the flick on as well. Well, the first substitution this afternoon, and it looks as though little Mark Toddy's coming off. Whether or not he's picked an injury up, but the United substitute is Alan Roberts. Now it's Francis yet again. This time falls over the ball. Well, I didn't see the injury to McDONOUGH, but he's played quite a useful part in the Southend defence this afternoon. Well, the previous teams who McDonough's had, and that is Birmingham, Walsall, Colchester and Exeter. Flicked on by Bryson. Now Wilder. Now what can Stancliffe do? He's pretty useful from these sort of positions. Little gentle nudge from Bennett. Well, they're still not 10 yards away from the ball. Good deep cross. Just again took off the head of Bob Booker. The official attendance down here this afternoon is 9,556, which is a little bit down on normal. Now Bennett to Crown. Well, it's there, and whoever that one came off, I just do not know. But it looks as though it's an own goal by Martin Pike. Well, I'm a little bit lost for words. A rather innocuous looking cross. And there was the number 11 Ling on that far side. So United up against it again. And one only hopes that they can pull themselves back quickly. Bolagana to Roberts. Now Bryson. Bryson. Duffield. Good through ball to Agana. And whatever Tony Agana was messing about there, I just don't know. It was, well, I was going to say it was harder to miss, and that's exactly what happened. Southend making their first substitution. It looks as though Robinson's coming off. It's the goal scorer Martin Robinson, and in replacing him is Derek Hall. Well, 72 minutes gone. Sheffield United 1, Southend 2. And it's not a thing that's happened too often down here at Bramall Lane. Danny O'Shea, nice Crown. Well, Ling trying to make that little bit of space for himself. And Southend quite content to battle away down in that corner flag position. They're the ones that's holding the 3 points in this match up to now. misdirected effort from Peter Johnson. Bit of pushing from Brush. Now Francis. Well, it was a good early cross from Francis. Nobody wanting to pick it up. Roberts. Now Duffield to Roberts. Crowded out is Roberts. Now Bennett. Well, the way Sheffield United are strolling and walking about, it looks as though they think they're winning about 4 or 5-1. They don't seem as though they've got a rush in them this afternoon. Now McDONOUGH. It looks as though we've got a little bit more action on the Sheffield United substitute bench. Francis Joseph getting stripped off, so we could quite easily have another substitution in the next few minutes. But it's Bennett doing some good work for Southend. And Martin Pike. Well, I think Gary Bennett's making far more of that. He's making far more of that situation than is needed. But Martin Pike into the referee's book, and I would think that that virtually takes Martin Pike to the 20 points. Well, the Sheffield United substitution, as I said, Francis Joseph. Bennett seems to be struggling rather badly with his right foot. When a team who's winning by 2-1, have to deliberately dribble a ball to the corner flag, to me it's a bad time for football. LING. Nice Pike. Now Francis. Well, there's not much to really get enthused about this afternoon. Well, I think Sheffield United will be lucky to get a point out of this match. Chase on for Paul Stancliffe. Good work by Stancliffe. Now Butler to Booker. SANSOME. Good flick on from Bennett. And his Crown and his Hall on this far side. Now Joseph to Francis. Again, that final ball. And just looking at the scoreboard again, where Mansfield were already beating Wolverhampton. Wolverhampton have gone riot yet again and are winning by 5-1. So everything falling into place for Wolverhampton. Let's see if things can fall into place for United from this free kick. Nice LING. Now Duffield, chase on for a Garner. And again, held back by Brush. Booker. Well, I make it that we've got about 11 minutes left. And still Sheffield United 1, Southend United 2. To field. Now Smith, long one. And United not being able to capitalise on that. Smith. Butler. Now Roberts. Hall. Now Bennett. Now Joseph. Well, if ever a chance could have been for Sheffield United to have come back into this match, it was by Francis Joseph. There's 3 good chances gone begging by United, which could have brought some resurrection of this match this afternoon. But I'm afraid it looks to me as though it's going to be one of those games where Sheffield United are going to come out with nothing. Given away to Ling. Now Bennett with acres of room down that far side. He's got Crown and he's got Hall, but he has a good effort himself. Nicely saved by Benstead. Smith. Duffield. Now Crown on that far side with plenty of space is Ling. Butler. And Crown deservedly getting booked for that bit of Bad sportsmanship. There was no need for that whatsoever. So he's the third Southend player to be booked by David Scott. Now Ghana. Good flick on from Roberts. Bit of leaning on by Francis. Now Joseph. And David Scott immediately signalling no penalty, which to me it was United clutching at straws. Peter Duffield. Poor cross by Duffield. Well, United's got to make it count, because there can't be many minutes left on David Scott's watch. Easily collected by Paul SANSOME. Neat play by Butler. Now it's Ling. Bennett in the middle. Hall on this far side. Now Garner. I would think this could probably be Sheffield United's last chance this afternoon. And it's a Shea clearing the danger for Southend. Roberts. Well, that was a good header from Shea. And there it is. There goes the final whistle to end this match at Bramall Lane. And what a heavy weathered job Sheffield United have made of it. A team up till today who have only scored 5 points away from home this season, coming, well, I wouldn't say steal the points away from Sheffield United, because to me it's one of the worst performances that I've seen Sheffield United play so far this season. Manager Dave Bassett won't be very, very pleased with this result, as the runaway leaders Wolverhampton are currently winning by 6 goals to 1. But They always say it takes a performance like this by a team to have them shook up and make amends for it. So good result for Southend United down here at Bramall Lane this afternoon. The scoreline, Sheffield United 1, Southend United 2. It's from me, Darryl Bentley, saying bye-bye for now.